Welcome to the Rundown, Justin, Francis, and Jason. So the athletes who endorse products sometimes
This
have
pen.
the absolute... Stop with the pen!
Is a Papermate pen. Directing you to buy it. You can use this pen whenever you want
You're not an athlete, I'm sorry to tell
trying.
you.
I'm trying. When I took this pen, I was thinking about how I can sell it, and I automatically thought about Wolf of Wall Street. When he asked everyone to sell me this pen.
Do you have a pen and paper?
He's like, can you write down something for me? Oh, I don't have a pen. Sold.
That's how you said it. So athletes usually endorse great products. Sometimes they endorse terrible products, and sometimes they release their own products. Are you a beer or wine guy?
Beer.
Beer or wine?
Beer.
Okay, none of us will be buying Dwyane Wade's new wine line called Wade, very creatively named. The joke of the time here is it is only good on its second or third night.
No, I get
right?
it.
So I also think it doesn't age that well. We can keep going with these. How many jokes did you think of in 15 seconds? Anybody? Go.
I was going to do something with his wife, but I forgot her name.
Gabriel Union, go.
Is it like the most aggressive player in the NBA? It just like beats people on the court?
The wine?
Yeah, the wine.
That's intense.
That's what I think of Dwyane Wade.
You're personifying the wine.
Does he grab sneakers and throw them off the court for no reason? Like, does that?
Don't say those jokes at a dinner party featuring those wines. I don't think that's going to feature very well.
And weird, like why? No variety here. It's the same wine.
See, this is what I don't get, right? So this would make sense if this guy wasn't a NBA star who just signed a new contract with the Miami Heat. I understand people endorse products when they're desperate for money or when they just want to keep getting money.
Maybe he's a wine connoisseur.
Well, I doubt that very much.
You doubt that?
I doubt that a lot. But
you and Dwyane are on a first name basis, and
maybe. Well, me, Dwyane, and Gabriel probably should have sat down and consulted this over and thought, do you really need this? Do you really need this wine? And she probably said, yeah. And she made the decision.
I think I would much rather have Gabriel instead of Wade.
As a consultant?
Or Union.
Oh, yeah, Union's actually a good wine.
It's not bad.
Better wine.
It's not bad. So now we have a nice little list of the best, and I'm sorry, not the best, the worst athlete endorsed products of all time, and we begin with our good buddy Terrell Owens, who had a cereal line known as TO's. Picture? The best part about this whole thing is it's when Terrell Owens was on the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, which until I saw the cereal box, I was going like, if you were to name the 4 teams Terrell Owens played for, that it would just slip my mind immediately.
I forgot he was on the Bills until just now.
And so did all of Buffalo for forgetting that they had Honey Nut Toasted Oats.
Please tell me that's just a picture that's really bad and that's not how it looked on the cereal box.
See, unfortunately, back in this time, they didn't have as many high-res images, so we had to stretch it out a little bit so everyone can see it comfortably. So it's a little bit blurry.
Back in like 2007.
I don't know what he's holding. He's holding an S with an apostrophe.
It's the O's.
I get it, but it's just like that doesn't look. It looks like he's holding a smudge.
Next. We move forward to Big Ben. Big Ben Roethlisberger plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Super Bowl winning quarterback. Big Ben's beef jerky.
Nice.
Francis?
I would buy it.
Are you a jerky fan?
I just looked at the high protein sign and I'd buy it. And
We're
low
men.
fat.
We're men.
I was just thinking, like, it doesn't even say, it's just teriyaki. You couldn't even, like, brand your own flavor, Ben? I don't know, like.
I just like Step Brothers, like, we're men, which means a few things. We make our own beef jerky. We go on riverboat gambling trips. We've literally done none of that. Next, soft and tender, by the way. The best, by far, Ray Lewis, the RL52 Snuggie.
I was going to say that. It looks like an awful sweatshirt.
Because
Snuggie is.
Because nothing screams what a kind heart that Ray Lewis has, like endorsing a Snuggie.
You know what? My favorite way to watch the NFL is at home wrapped in a blanket by myself. So
That's actually a good
RL52.
point.
If I was a
That sounds
Ravens
so
fan,
sad.
I might want. Yeah, but you got your man caves. You know, you just
That's
like.
true.
Yeah.
You're a Bears fan.
Yeah, like I would probably watch the Packers win the Super Bowl alone in a Bears snuggie. And
Do you have a Jay Cutler Snuggie?
I don't like Jay Cutler. Let's not go there.
Do you have a Brandon Marshall Snuggie?
I miss him. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll work on getting Snuggies for everybody. Francis, what player would you like a Snuggie from?
I don't know. I just feel like Zlatan would probably have a good Snuggie just because he would be able to endorse it pretty well.
Snuggie with a personality?
Yeah, a Snuggie with a personality with some maybe designs.
Maybe
not
with a
just
man
like,
bun on the back?
Not just
Would
like.
it be a Swedish one or would it be the team, the club?
No, I think PSG would probably be a nice, more trendy one, but it would say more than just ZI10. That's just
that was
not
really weird
good
that it said
marketing.
that, yeah. It just said RL52.
Just said RL52. I want some
Lewis,
character.
his number.
I know, but I want some character in my Snuggie. Do you see them? You can get SpongeBob Snuggies. I'd rather buy a SpongeBob Snuggie than a Ray Lewis one.
I love SpongeBob. We move forward to one of my, I think this is my favorite out of all of these, though. Pastamania was a restaurant back in 1995 at Mall of America. It lasted less than a year. It was sponsored and endorsed and created by Hulk Hogan.
See, this makes a little bit more sense because if you the idea that they're thinking
Because
going
his
into
hair
this
looks
market,
like the pasta?
yeah,
That's what I was
that's
thinking.
true. But you're going into marketing and you see the size of Hulk Hogan and he's eating food, you're going to get these guys that are like, oh, if Hulk's eating that, I'm going to be the same size as Hulk, and they'll
so
definitely
after
buy it
8 months when the restaurant went under,
Why'd it go under? I don't
it
understand.
was terrible.
because people were getting fat instead of getting bulky like Hulk Hogan.
No, that works in America.
What does?
Restaurants that make you fat.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Think about it.
there's a Ditka's in Chicago that's doing great.
Well, I'm sure, yeah, because that's the all hail the holy Ditka. Great SNL skit. We move forward. We did Wade wine already. This is another great one. Francis, you need to help me out here, though. Ronaldinho has sponsored something, and he
Yeah.
also was a part creator in this, and that is condoms.
This is pretty god awful because the name at the bottom left says sex free. So is it supposed to be condoms that's preventing you from having sex? Are they like metallic condoms or something like that? That are just
and he's doing the hang loose.
he's doing the hang loose thing as if to say like it doesn't matter, you don't need to wrap it, and then he's promoting people wrapping it.
So here's the thing that I find hard to believe. If you are a professional world football player to the status of Ronaldinho was for his club when he made this
Yeah.
this condom endorsement, he's having a lot of sex. He is definitely not sex free. He is
Yeah.
sex plenty.
Yeah, it would make sense if he was like if this didn't say sex free, but it meant like sex a lot, but wrap it. You know what I mean? Because he's probably going to be doing it quite a lot. But the fact is, he's saying sex free doesn't make sense.
Sex a lot, but rapid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
that's-
logo.
Put it on the headline.
Let's go. I'm going into marketing. Just put me as a new Don Draper.
Okay.
Sex
Don
a lot,
Draper has
wrap up.
better hair than you. And I said it.
wow,
I
shots
said
are
it.
just-
I was
Well,
expecting him to
actually,
go straight for the
Justin has-
style.
Justin has some Don Draper hair.
Yeah, Don Draper said.
I'd say you're more stylish than Don Draper.
I appreciate that.
He's
I
had
appreciate that a lot.
60 years on him to figure it out. So.
Yeah, true.
I
True.
figure that. Well,
You're
Don
making
Draper's
that
got that
reference.
drawer that he opens up that's got all those white Chris shirts. I want to kick you out from the next desk next to me and have one of those.
And Jameson. A lot of
Both
Jameson.
would be fine. Both are a better replacement than you sitting next to me, I'm afraid.
So sad Mad Men's over. Very sad. So is our
Depressing.
executive producers. We know that for a fact. We move forward to the many times that athletes have endorsed and created their own colognes. Now, certain athletes like that of Michael Jordan can do whatever the hell you damn well please. You can do Hanes. You even wore a Hitler mustache in a Hanes commercial.
You did?
Yeah, that just happened.
I wanna see that.
It happened, and it was.
How'd
came
that,
up
not,
as-
how'd that not make a list?
It made some lists, but it was one of those things where it was like, hey, it's Jordan. He's the GOAT.
So he's just going to be like Don, a Hitler mustache and just be like, that's fine.
There was a great headline on Bleacher
Jordan.
Report one day. It said, "You remember the time that Michael Jordan wore a Hitler mustache?" And he didn't wear it; he grew one. You can do that. Unbelievable how one man ruined a mustache for like history.
Yeah.
But this one takes the cake by far. It is Kevin Love when he was on Minnesota and his cologne, Numbers.
Who has the numbers? You tell me.
Numbers. A fragrance by Kevin Love. Part of the 6-1.
No way. There is no way that is a professional campaign.
There's certain things you can get away with, like Mello spells his name M-E with the number 7, which kind of, in a way, you can force that to look like an L. You cannot, there goes the pen, you cannot force a pound sign to look like an E.
That's what you're taking from this?
Yes!
Look at the state of that. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. What is the idea of, he looked over the mascot as if to think, wow, that guy's really killing it over there. And he just tipped his glass up. I don't understand what the purpose was. Was he scared? Was he anxious? Was he just looking for some cologne to help him get the girls that the mascot was talking to? No idea. Worst market. Someone probably get paid a lot of money to put that together. A lot more than me.
You know what, Francis? I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I love when things are so self-aware that they're ridiculous. And
Maybe he was
like,
just trolling the world with
he was
that.
absolutely trolling the world. There's no way he wasn't wearing a
Is he
man
wearing,
scarf.
is he wearing guy liner as well? He must have been wearing guy liner.
Oh, well, you would know.
Yeah. If it's fake, it must be fake. It must be fake.
According to one of our associates here on.
Well, I'm
the
in.
Rundown.
Even if it is fake, I'm in. I'm Kevin.
is
I'm
fake.
buying. I'll buy numbers.
But I will buy it. I did like there was one comment on Reddit after this one which did say, and according to all our commenters, by the way, we get all of our material from Reddit because that's where the internet goes.
Thanks, Reddit.
Thank you, Reddit. They did say, my girlfriend bought me Numbers by Kevin Love, so I broke up with her. We do have one more, and it also ties into a great episode of The Office in which Michael talks about the George Foreman grill, because the George Foreman grill is not the worst endorsed product of all time. It is hands down, no doubt, the GOAT of all products grilling.
It is. It's a grill, and you could probably buy it anywhere, but no one calls it a grill anymore.
It's a
Like,
George
can you give me
Foreman.
that George Foreman and bring it over?
No, that's the thing. Our kids won't know George Foreman was a boxer
Yeah, it would be the guy who drains the fat.
from the grill.
Drains the fat from the food.
Speaking of that episode from The Office, Michael explains how he wakes up in the morning, or he says that before he goes to sleep, he puts bacon on the George Foreman grill when it's raw, and he puts the grill down, and then when he wakes up, he plugs in the George Foreman, so he wakes up to the smell of bacon, which ends up resulting in him burning his foot.
Oh, right,
On the George Foreman grill.
right.
That's right. I remember.
Genius.
I was
It's
putting it
genius. And
together.
now I'm going to go buy a George Foreman grill and start grilling bacon.
You don't already have one?
I had one in college.
Yeah, un-American.
Un-American. How could you call me un-American? We're getting the wrap-up sign. That is Justin. That is Francis. I am Jason. Leave your worst and best and worst and best and best and worst celebrity product endorsements, athlete product endorsements. Just have fun in the comments section. That's all we ask you to do. Seriously. This has been the Rundown in partnership with TYT Sports and thepostgame.com. We have 2 YouTube channels. You can check out the Postgame at the Postgame Network. That is the YouTube for you guys. Yes, yes. YouTube.com/thepostgame network. YouTube.com/TYT Sports. Annotations are everywhere. Click anywhere on this screen. I promise if you click anywhere, you'll find something.